welcome. Winning the program, please like and share on your platform to family and friends. Like and share to everyone that is close to you. Reach out to anyone you can be able to reach out to so that they can join us on this broadcast. I welcome everyone that has connected. Thank you for joining. Thank you for connecting. Please like and share. Like and share on your platform. Like and share to family and friends. Anyone that is close to you, make sure you bring them here. Do not keep the message to yourself. Make sure you invite someone. Make sure you invite someone. Wherever you are joining us from, we welcome you. We appreciate you. Please share on your platform. I'm equally sharing. As I'm sharing, you can do the same. Connect to everybody, including our enemies. Share to them. If they have a message, they should come here. If they cannot come, they have to hear us and hear us clear. The message we have for them. So I welcome everyone that has connected. If you have not shared, please share. Keep the message to yourself. Let's keep sharing. We have to use every opportunity that we have to preach this gospel. We know sometimes it's very difficult for us to get through, but we will not stop. We will continue to push this message to make sure that the world hears us. We cannot allow them to stop us. They are trying as much as they can to stop us from delivering this message, but we will not allow them. Because Chukwu Okike has given us the assignment to preach this gospel to the ends of the earth, and we will continue to do so. Welcome. Jack Acho, thank you for joining us. Acho, I welcome you. Jack Acho, you are one of our formidable comrades here. Emenike Chibo, I welcome you. Thank you for joining. Ike Chukwu Olejeme, my beloved brother, I welcome you. Emmanuel Oke, I welcome you. Ike Emmanuel Oke, I welcome you. Oti Chikwendo, I welcome you. My beloved brothers who have joined, I welcome all of you. You are all formidable, and this message is ours. We will continue to preach it. They will never stop us. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who are choosing because they are wrong. There are where some people who are choosing because they are wrong. One case for referendum. From the other
The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government inside.
Like and share the program. Please like and share the program. Share to all platforms, share to family and friends. Mr. TJ, you're welcome. Welcome. Like and share the program. Share on your platform. Share to family and friends. Share to your neighbors. Don't keep it to yourself. Rise up, Biafrans. Rise up wherever you are. Rise up. It is the time. The time has come for us to be free. You're welcome, fellow Biafrans. The music said that you should rise up. The time has come. Rise up. The time for us to know who is who has come. The time to liberate Biafra has come. You must rise up wherever you are.
To offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who said it in heaven. Therefore, as we always comment, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, Nani Kebile Libe, Kahagedin Song, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening. This gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I didn't want to remain in the street because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year, we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do this people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day to believe whiter than white and whiter than snow. Oh, is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of the Yeshua. You came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your majesty. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. Oh Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Epics and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isobo. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets and telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in sustainable.
He say, Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us on this program wherever you are joining us from. I appreciate every one of you that has connected to this program wherever you are connecting from. I welcome you and I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiam continue to guide and protect you. From my end, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greetings according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. If you don't have your notification on, please click your notification and make sure that your notification is on. Make sure that your notification is on. And also share to all platform, family and friends. We have come once again. I will not take much of your time. It's going to be a short broadcast, but we will try as much as possible to do the needful. Fellow Biafrans, remember that this platform, for the sake of those who are joining for the very first time and the people that will come across the video for the very first time, this is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, a platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa, and on the Supreme Command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We do not come here to preach hate. We don't come here to attack people, individuals, or any tribe. We do not come here to attack any religion. In this platform, we are standing for freedom. We are standing for freedom with those who genuinely want freedom. It does not matter your race, your tribe, your religion. As long as you're genuinely seeking for freedom, in a genuine way, we are with you. In this platform, we come here to encourage Biafrans far and wide. That is what we do, to bring the plight of the Biafran people before the whole world. Let the whole world know what is happening in Nigeria, because a lot of lies have been told and so many things have been covered up. The conventional media and the international media are not covering what is happening. As we speak, terrible things are happening in our land, and we can be silent. There was a blockade in 1967. This is 2024, and they cannot blockade us. That is why we are on media on daily basis on social media, to make sure that information gets out so that people can know what is going on in Biafra land. This is an interactive section. In my morning section on this program, you have the right to come in and interact with us. Share your views, share your opinion. Whatever you have in your mind to say, feel free to join us and make a contribution in this platform. It is allowed. You are welcome to join. Say your prayers, make your arguments, give your word of advice, lay your complaints. The whole world is watching, and the Biafra Republic of Nigeria is watching. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is watching. So whatever you say in this platform, it should be taken note of. And as you're joining us on this platform, please make sure you cover up properly, dress yourself properly. Don't appear here naked, and you cannot appear here while you are smoking. Finish your smoke, then you can come. When you are talking on this platform, try as much as possible to be civil. I'm not telling you not to get angry. I'm not telling you not to show your grievances or your anger. I'm not telling you not to hold on to your opinion or say what you want to say. I'm not telling you to be politically correct. You can do all that at the same time, doing it in a civil manner. Whatever you want to say it in a civil manner so that the world will understand you. And the Biafrans will also understand you. Fellow Biafrans, we have come once again to do what we have signed up to do, and we will continue to do so until Biafra come. And before we go into the discussion, I want to ask you that is watching me, have you voted in the Biafran referendum? Have you cast your vote on the Biafran referendum? If you have not, what are you waiting for? That is your civic responsibility, and you don't expect anybody to remind you. After casting your vote, ask your neighbor, ask your friends, those you know that are Biafrans. It does not matter whether they support what we are doing or not. Ask them if they have voted. Even politicians are voting. I see no reason why you wouldn't vote. This vote is going to benefit every single one of us as Biafran, regardless your line of thought or your belief. It is very important. We must participate in this vote. Some of you already know the reason why it is important. It is just something that we continue to explain every day. Every man that has a common sense know that we need a data to present. So many lies have been told against us, and for us to destroy those lies permanently before the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra, we must have to conduct the census to know the number of people and show to the world the number of people who are ready and willing to walk out of the zoo. And as I speak today, Biafrans are voting massively. If you have not voted, you are left behind. You know, so many of us, they say, oh, nobody is more Biafra than others. That is the common language that those who are one Nigerianists, they use. All those one Nigerianists who are confused, who doesn't know their left and right, they come and tell you, oh, nobody is more Biafra than me. I am more Biafra than you. Everybody is Biafra. Nobody, we are all Biafra. Nobody is more Biafra than others. If you know that nobody is more Biafra than you, cast your vote now. Claim your citizenship now. It is the civic responsibility of every Biafran. And when I'm talking about Biafra, I'm referring to those who are in the old southeastern region, the present south-south with the southeast, the lower Benue and lower Kogi. If you fall in this area and your mother is tying 2 pieces of wrapper, you are a Biafran. Go and cast your vote. It doesn't matter the name you give yourself. It doesn't matter the title you give yourself. Whatever title or name you give yourself, the most important thing is that you are a Biafran and Chukwu Okike Abiama recognize you as a Biafran. Go and cast your vote. You can do it in the secret, you can do it in the open. It's up to you. Cast your vote. That your vote is important to save your soul and the soul of your unborn generation. After doing that, make sure you continue to pray and support the Liberation Army. They are there for you and they will continue to be there for you. So, fellow Biafrans that are watching, wherever you are watching this program from, I want you to continue to pay attention to the things that are happening. A lot is going on, and we are going to touch on so many things. So, today, I choose a topic that says the collapse of Nigeria as promised by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa Njoku, promise fulfilled. This is a promise. The promise that you are seeing fulfilled today is a promise that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made to the zoo. And our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, stood on that same promise. And he spoke to the zoo. And he told them that if you do not let Biafran go, you will be decimated. If you don't let Biafran go, you are going to face a situation that you cannot be able to get out of. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu extended his warning even to the British and told him that if you do not stop meddling in the issue of Biafra, you will be completely and totally destroyed. You are going to lose your relevance and your own country is going to be broken into pieces. And today, that word is coming to fulfillment. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria is standing on that same promise and it is being fulfilled today. That is why you see what is happening in the zoo. That is why you see what is happening in the zoo. Before we get deeper, I want to let you know, if you are watching this program from Africa, if you're watching this program from Africa, any part of Africa, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, is going to be on tour to Africa. He's going to visit Africa. Visual tour. The visual tour of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is going to take place on the 23rd of February, 2024. On the 23rd of this month. Wherever you are in Africa, you must key in. And the time is 6 p.m. Biafran time. 6 p.m. Biafran time on the 23rd. Our Prime Minister is going to tour Africa. The tour will start on the 23rd. So do not forget this. It is very important, but especially for our brothers and sisters in Africa. Pay attention to this. It is very, very important. Extremely important. I want to remind you again that our Prime Minister have changed the game. Today, the slogan has changed. Our Prime Minister said it in his own word that it is no longer eye on the ball. It is eyes on the rising sun. Eyes on the rising sun. You see, every time you see our Prime Minister bring out a slogan, It is spiritual. It is not ordinary. And whenever he brings any slogan, watch out, something miraculous is going to happen. Something very, very, very significant is going to happen. Anytime our prime minister use any slogan, pay attention, something is about to happen. Our prime minister just made that declaration. He said, it is no longer eyes on the ball, it is eyes on the rising sun. The declaration of Biafra, the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra is going to happen. Come sun, come rain. The sun is risen again. It is only for those who are not paying attention that are still seeking for the sun. And today, our prime minister have changed the game and is reminding you, it is no longer eyes on the ball, it is eyes on the rising sun. Eyes on the rising sun. Do not forget that slogan. It has a very spiritual significance. That is one of the blessings that Njoku has given the Biafrans. That the people that are leading us, that are running the affair of Biafran, are spiritual. They are not just physical. They are hearing from Njoku, and every declaration they make is made in the spirit before it comes out in the open. That is why many of us say Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is a spirit. But some of us do not understand the spiritual things when they are happening. Even when a spiritual declaration is made, some of us do not key in. We don't understand. But we are very quick to sing, Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is a spirit. Now, a declaration has come. Eyes on the rising sun. Key in into it, and I bet you your life will never remain the same. Every one of us must continue to pay attention. I am touching very, very important facts that you must not forget. And there is another information from our Prime Minister. Very, very important for those who are in Biafra land. For those of us in Biafra land, very important. As we speak now, there is a campaign in the Zoological Republic. There's a campaign in Enugu, to be precise, Ehamufu. There is a campaign against our Prime Minister, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are sharing flyers, trying to demonize our Prime Minister. You know, there are people who do not have access to internet. There are some of us in Biafra land who don't have access to the internet. Some don't know what is actually going on. Even not because they don't have money. Some of them not because they don't have the money. But even when you buy the data, you won't have the internet. The network is not there. The data is not forthcoming. No electricity. Nothing is working. So there are people that are lacking information. Today, the Zoological Republic is sending some information against our Prime Minister. And you are being notified to beware. They are sharing flyers, calling our Prime Minister different kinds of names. They say that it's our Prime Minister, that what our Prime Minister is doing is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released. They say the reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released is because of what our Prime Minister is doing, which is a lie. A blatant lie. They say the insecurity in Biafra land is caused by our Prime Minister, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they are sharing these flyers. They say that our Prime Minister, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is taking the life of innocent people. All these are lies. They are pushing. In a flyer printed, some of you must have seen the flyer. I don't have it. I don't have it here. If I had the flyers, I would have just shown you. I think, let me see if I can see the flyer, one of those flyers. If you can be able to see. This is one of the flyers. You can see. This is one of the flyers. And in the flyer, look at what they wrote in the flyer. Look at what they said. Simon Ekpa, the serial fraudster in Finland, is committing crime against humanity and should be arrested to face prosecution for his wicked role in the ongoing insecurity in our community. And they are doing this because of the warning the Prime Minister gave to the traditional ruler in Ehamufu, the one that want to give land to the terrorists. That traditional ruler that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Prime Minister, warned and told him not to dare give any portion of land of Biafran people to the terrorists. It is because of that warning that they are parading this. They wrote a flyer and they are sharing the flyer. They wrote the flyer. They wrote in English. They wrote in Igbo language, and they wrote in broken English. In Igbo language, they say they wrote in Igbo language. They say onye. What's that? No, I can't get the Igbo language. They wrote in Igbo language. They wrote in broken English, and they wrote in another language again. And they are sharing this flyer. They are sharing this flyer. It's not only one. Look at another one. This is another one. This is another one. That Mazi Simon Ekpa is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released. Look at it. They say Simon Ekpa is responsible for the continued detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His continued terror act is making it difficult for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. This is what they are sharing. This is what they are sharing in Biafra land. Every one of us should engage in massive evangelism. You know, our Prime Minister Mazi Nnamdi have talked about this massive evangelism, but we didn't understand. That is why I say, whatever declaration that Mazi Nnamdi made, we should pay attention as Biafrans and followers. You must continue to educate every single Biafra you come across, online and offline. There are people that are not getting this information. Today, the Zoological Republic have gone to the extent of printing flyers to demonize our Prime Minister, Mazi Nnamdi. But I bet you, they came so late. They came so late because the spirit of Biafra is in charge in Biafra land. It doesn't matter. Even those who are not getting this message, the spirit of Biafra will arrest them. All we need to do is to make sure we continue our outreach. Continue your outreach. If you are in a Hamufu, to be precise, a Hamufu, Enugu State. If you are in Enugu State, you must wake up. You must continue in evangelism. If you are living abroad and you have your family in Enugu State, please send information to them. This blackmail is going on. Because our Prime Minister have warned that no traditional ruler should give any portion of land to that illegitimate governor called Mba to hand over to the Janjaweed. Every one of us heard that Mba is trying to build a ranch for the Janjaweed. He is trying to build a ranch. Why even in the northern part of this Nigeria that they don't want it? They are not even making any effort to build it. Why are you the one that is going to build a ranch for them in Biafran territory? The Ruga that everybody have rejected, Mba is trying to bring Ruga. Even at this time that war is going on in Biafran land. Even at this terrible time, every one of us should continue to pay attention. This propaganda they are pasting everywhere in Biafra land, do not allow it to fly. We can trash it down, you and I. If we do the needful by sharing this video, share this video to all platforms, share it to family and friends, share this video to anybody you can reach, tag them and share. Share it. That is how we can impact in this radical evangelism. You know that the social media is not helpful to us. Most of us, our platforms are under threat. There are certain things we cannot do. There are certain things we cannot say. But you helping to share this video will go a long way to sensitize people because of this evil we are seeing in the land. And we must not allow it to fly. Every promise that our Prime Minister have made to these people is coming to pass. We told them that the zoo is going to end, and they called it a bluff. Today, the zoo is coming to an end. It's closing before their own eyes. They can't pretend anymore. You see the Janjaweed pretending. They don't want to talk about it. They pretend it's not happening. But today, you can see the hunger in the land. You can see the hungry in their faces. And you see how great Chukwu is that anybody that is blessed forever. There's nothing you can do about it. The Biafran people are blessed. In the midst of the hardship, in the midst of the scarcity, the only people complaining and crying are still the Janjaweed. They are still the Afonjas who said they don't want us in their land. The same people that sideline us and take everything to themselves, they said it is only their own economy they want to build. The vice president of today, that terrorist, said it, that they will build an economy that will favor only the north and the southwest. Today, it is only the north and the southwest that is crying. They are the only ones sharing tears today, crying. Go online. You see them protesting and shouting. And I thank you, that Biafrans are listening. Our Prime Minister Mazi Nnamdi gave an order and said, no Biafra must dare participate in anything called protest for Nigeria. No matter what happens in Nigeria, no matter the situation of Nigeria, Biafrans must not participate, because it will not change your situation. The Biafrans are a different breed. We are not Nigerians. They said it by themselves. I don't know why some Biafrans are forcing themselves into that place where they are not wanted. They show it in their action. They show it in their words. They show it in their selection of posts. They show it in the allocation of funds and allocation of money or posts and everything. So why are you going to participate in that nonsense? Even when you know that whatever has befallen Nigeria today is because of Biafra. The hardship, the failure, the hunger that has befallen them today is because of their attitude towards Biafra. That was why the Biafra Republic of Exile took a major move. And our Prime Minister told them that the economy of the zoo will be crushed. And they called it a bluff. They thought it was a joke. Today, the economy has crushed. Today, a dollar is 2,000 naira. Dollar is now 2,000 naira. And it has not stopped. It is still going. It is still going. They are going to see what they have never ever seen before. And it's going to get worse every day. Biafrans, have already made you ready. You know, some of us didn't understand why we were doing so many things we are doing before now. Before now, have prepared us. And I have said in several videos that in that zoo, the only people that can survive every circumstances, every situation, is the Biafrans. They have seen it all. There is no situation that we have not seen. And have used our Prime Minister to prepare us for today. That is why, as he depend them, he dey sweet us. As he dey sweet us, he go depend them. They couldn't even hide their shame. They come to ask, why are we not complaining as they are complaining? Oh, they say, why is it that the Southeast are not? You see them online asking, why is it that the Southeast are not crying with them as they are crying? We are not the same. We are not the same. In any ramification, we are not the same. And we will never be the same. And we, the Biafrans, we, the members of the Biafra Republic of Exile, we have known for a very long time that we are not the same. That was why we told our people, don't participate in election. And you deceive some of them and they went. And even when they went for the election, they told them, you are not supposed to vote. Many lost their life and their properties. Today, Biafrans have known better. Biafrans today have seen it clear that they are not Nigerians. Now the suffering has come. And they are saying, why are we not affected? Why are we not crying with them? We are not the same as you. We are not the same as you. We are special breed prepared for today. Special breed. And I bet you the suffering is going to get harder. If anybody is hoping that it's going to be better, it will not. The only thing that can save the situation is the end of that contraption called Nigeria. End it all. Biafra to your turn, O Israel. Ududua to their own way. Middle belt, they're not. That is the only solution. The situation can never, ever improve. It will get worse. So prepare yourself. If you are crying, you have not even started crying. You have not even started crying. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell you, if you don't let the Biafrans go, if you don't let the Biafrans go, you will face the worst situation on the planet Earth. And for everything that the Biafrans face, you are going to face triple. Everything that you made the Biafrans face in the Civil War in 1967, you are going to face triple of it. You haven't seen hunger yet. And we saw on the news that the custom want to release all the goods they seize and share it. All the food they seize and share it. And you know the people who own that food? These are the food they seize from Biafran people. Who are the ones doing importation in Nigeria? It is the Biafrans. Go and check the record. The people who are doing the importation is Biafrans. When they tell you the custom want to share the food they have seized, every single of that food, go and trace it and check. They are owned by Biafran people. They have seized it. And when they are going to share it, they will share it in the north and in the southwest, as they have always done. They did that during the time people were sitting at home. They did it in that period. They did it again, even when they were sharing recently. They were given allocation. They did. Even in their allocation, even when they borrowed money from abroad in our name, they refuse to add the Biafran people to that. They share it among themselves. They build their railways to themselves. It didn't start today. So when you hear that the custom want to bring food and share, they want to share to themselves. We are not included. And I'm telling them now that the more they share those food, the more hunger increase. The more they share those food they have seized from Biafrans to their people, the more the hunger will increase. The hunger, the starvation, the death will increase. The only solution is to let the children of Njoku to go. That is the only solution. Release our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Pull away all your military from Biafra land and let Biafrans go. That is the only thing that can save you. If you like, go and bring all the things you seize from Biafrans and dash to your people. They will remain poor. And you forgot. The reason why you were amalgamated with Biafrans is because you are poor. The reason the North was amalgamated, the reason the North was amalgamated with the South is because they are poor. That is why they were amalgamated. And that poverty have not left them because they refuse to improve. They have refused to improve from that very amalgamation up to today. 90% of them refuse to improve. The poverty is still there. The poverty is still there. Even when they have the richest man in Africa, yet that is the capital of poverty today. If you like, go and pack all the food you seize from Biafrans and share them. Your situation will get worse. The hunger will triple. Mark it somewhere. The hunger will triple. You cannot destroy the children of Njoku and go scot-free. We have given you the solution. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria have made a declaration and gave you the solution to your problem. Remove your military. Remove your terrorists from Biafra land. Release our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Call for the referendum finally and let every man part his way. Then and only then you can see light. If not, you are going to be decimated more. And as we speak, instead of them listening to the voice of reason, instead of them following those secrets that Mazi Simon, whatever the Prime Minister have given them, they are choosing to go in a more secretive way. And Sahara reporter brought the news and said that Tinubu government moves into secrecy, direct ministries, agencies to stop leaking of information to Nigerians. That is where they're going. Instead of them making correction, the government of the Baron Tinubu is directing all his ministers to begin to keep secrets, that they should not leak information to the public. That means they should not speak to the public again. You know, the same thing that happened during the time of late Muhammad Buhari, when he stopped granting press interview, stopped talking to people, never responded to anything. That is the same system the drug baron is going back to. That they should keep everything to themselves. Nobody should speak to the masses. It is going to get worse. Let the Biafrans go. And for any one Nigerianist or any indigenous person in Nigeria, if you have not woken up today, you will never wake up again. You know, we see 1,000 miles ahead before you people wake up. But you will be surprised. When you wake up, you're going to see us, we are already out. Chukwu Okike Abiyama is with us. He tells us things that will happen when it doesn't happen, and we get prepared. Today, the warning has come. He that has ears, let him hear. Every indigenous person in the Zoological Republic, prepare your way to go home and make sure you build your own home. As for Nigeria, it is over. It is over. You can continue to deceive yourself. It is over. It is completely and absolutely over. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, no matter what you think about it, that is the truth. And the truth will continue to stare at you. If you don't know it is over, you will know. As we speak, one of the men that committed genocide in Biafra land, Gowon, today, was invited by the ECOWAS to come and speak on the issues. He refused. Gowon declined the call by ECOWAS to come and speak on issues, which I know the major issues there is Biafra. He declined because he knows what is coming. He knows what is coming. ECOWAS has ended, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. Biafra, this is our time to go. Any forces or any organization that stands against Biafra will be decimated. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will bring to destruction any man, any woman, any organization that rises up against Biafra. And anybody that has ears, if you're sensible or you have spiritual insight, when they call you for any discussion that is going to be against Biafra, run for your life. This is a secret. Any place they hold a meeting against Biafra and somebody invites you, run. If you love yourself, because the angel of death has been unleashed. Spiritually, Chukwu Okike Abiyama is in charge of this. It's not even about us. The owner of the struggle is in charge. That is why sometimes you can imagine what the Liberation Army are doing. You can imagine how the Liberation Army is bringing tears in the eyes of the almighty zoological terrorist army. Today they are crying right, left, and center. With all their armored tank and Tucano jets, they can't do anything. Recently, they came with their Tucano jet. The Tucano jet supplied to them by the United States. The United States, who claimed that in the past 1967 war, that they didn't know what was happening, and they were trying to support Biafra at the end of it. Today, they are now supporting to commit crime in Biafra land and take innocent lives. That is what they are promoting. The ammunition that the zoo is using today against Biafra is given by them. Even when they claim that the Lehi law that stops them from using that Tucano, they have used that Tucano just to bomb Biafra several times, and nobody says a word. And this warning was given to them: don't use it against Biafra, but they are using it today. Even in the using it, United States is giving them more ammunition, and the British is there with them. And I can bet you they have even send many allies with them. But yet, more is going to happen. Just pay attention and begin to watch. No man or woman can stop what is coming. The time has come for Biafrans to be free. And we are going to be free. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter the weapon of warfare, we are going to overcome them. And victory will surely be ours. As we speak, another information is coming. And while we are suffocating their economy and making sure that everything in the Zoological Republic comes to dust, in the fulfillment of the promise of our Prime Minister Mazi Nnamdi to the zoo, he told them, I will crush your economy. I will crush your economy. And every reasonable and responsible companies in Nigeria will go. And they called it a bluff. Today, it is happening. And we are hearing a news from the Daily Post of Nigeria. The Daily Post wrote, House of Representatives to investigate reasons for mass exit of investors, companies from Nigeria. This is a news from the Daily Post, Nigeria. You know, when they come in the open, they are conventional media. or international, they continue to hide. Nothing is happening. Oh, nothing is happening. Everything is good. It is going to be well. It's going to. Oh, people who are going out of Nigeria are people who don't know business. There are people who are not serious. There are people who are cunning. Look at them. Their House of Rep today. In the House of Rep, the House of Rep to investigate reason for mass exit of investors, companies from Nigeria. And I tell them there's no need to waste your time and ask why. It is because of Biafra that they are exiting. We are forcing them to exit. Our Prime Minister made that promise and told you that every single one of them will exit. He even gave a warning and told them more are going to exit. Your economy will crash more. Today, Naira is 2,000. It is going to 2,500 and more. It is still climbing. That promise he made is being fulfilled. Don't go and call any meeting and say you want to go and investigate. What are you investigating? We are responsible. We are responsible for the crashing of the economy of the zoo. We are responsible why the companies are moving away. We are responsible for the inflation that is happening today, and more is coming. More pipeline will be blown off very soon. More pipeline are going to be blown off. Our Prime Minister made that promise. He said, a time will come when they will not remove a barrel of oil. We are going to a time when they will not be able to explore a single barrel, will not leave the zoo anymore. It is our wealth. Chukwu come and gave it to us. We didn't go to anybody's land to do this. It is in our own land. We didn't create ourselves. It is not by our choice that we came there. Only Chukwu come and place us in that place, not because we requested for it. And all he asked us is to defend our land. And that is the territory we are defending. Whoever you are, wherever you are, the earlier you wake up, the better. The earlier you wake up, the better. Every single one of us that is watching this program, we must pay attention and focus on what is real, where we are today. And I bet you, remember, it is no longer eyes on the ball. It is eyes on the rising sun. Don't forget. You're welcome, my beloved brother. Chukuma Solomon, you're welcome. Long time, my brother. Good to see you.
My brother, good morning from my side here. Honestly, I'm happy to see you once again. And daily basis to broadcast and to do the needful. My brother, it has been a long time. Yes, honestly, for some time I'm out of social media, doing one thing or the other to enable me come back like today.
I understand.
If you watch my face, I'm smiling. You know why I'm smiling? The prophecy is fulfilling. A prophet said something sometimes.
We cannot hear your volume.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, but it's fluctuating. Sometimes it will come out, sometimes it will off. So just check your.
No mind the zoo. Let me change direction.
I think it's from your. If from your earphone, yeah, we can hear you now. Can hear you. Just hold your earphone well.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. Some time ago, I do remember the prophecy that when the prophet was giving this analysis and what is going to happen in future. Many people do not believe him. They didn't take him serious. They thought that it's a child play. Today, here we are today. My happiness is that they are crying, they are not looking for us. Say this one that they are not seeing us. What is happening? That is, we have had this type of this kind of a thing before. During 1967 genocide, they starved us, killed some of our brothers and sisters with hunger. So the system have already mastered us. So, and we are happy because you know why we are happy? Chukwu Abiyama is about to do something wonderful that mankind will come to understand and worship him, just as the prophet said. That after the whole thing, that mankind will come and bow down to Chukwu Abiyama. I don't forget this thing from the word of my prophet, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't forget it. And the collapsing of the zoo, the title of the message today, and my brother, it's happened simultaneously. All angle, everything is going down, and I'm happy. Even though we are in the midst of it, we didn't shake. If you watch on social media, you see some of our brothers where they are celebrating the economic hardship. They are protesting seriously. Very soon you see my own, how I protest my own. And but we say one thing, on your mandate we shall stand, Jagaban, continue. Tinubu must root 2040. Because this man knows the meaning of democracy and is giving us the betterment of the democracy. And we're enjoying it. So that those that are sleeping will come to reality. That this thing is fake. It can't continue to hold something that is fake. It's impossible. It will consume the person that's holding it. But today, I wonder where those daddy GO and mommy CO, where are they? Where are they? A single voice was crying in the wilderness. Look at the calamity. Look at problem that is about to come. Allow this thing to be. Allow this thing to go. Allow this thing to go. Allow them. They said no. Head to the angle. My brother, the Z is gone. Just like as you say, we are no longer focusing on the ball again. We are looking into the rising sun. The rising sun is where our eyes is because everything is very, in fact, it's moving very fast towards our referendum, October/November. And I continue telling my brothers to continue voting, continue to support. Once you are voting finished, support. And another thing, I want to advise our brothers and sisters that are in the home, mostly in all, where we are having serious challenge. And according to Chukwu, our people are getting freedom, are getting victory over our enemy. Please, once you get information to stay clear or stay away from your home, please do it. Don't listen to anyone that will tell you, say, don't move. Because if you do not move, anything that happened to you, you are on your own. Because I saw what happened some time ago when they have been warned that you should vacate and they insist to remain. And some of them that remain pay the ultimate price. It's unfortunate to them. But I'm still wondering how some of our few people, you know why I put it few, they are few among us, still have mind to believe the voice of the enemy instead of the voice of those that are fighting for them. So it's up to them. And they have chosen their own path and pay the price for their own path they choose. And for those that are continue choosing the right way, please remain focused, remain faithful, consistent in that right way. Nothing will happen to you. So my brother, I don't want to waste more time unless another person did not come again. I will still come back again and with you. One thing I normally say that kudos to my men, to my brothers. Airborne. At least we have a lot of firewood. A lot of firewood, a lot of things have been sacrificed to Chukwu Abiyama. I saw it. I said, Chukwu Abiyama put me here, who always thought they had to continue the people. May he continue to sustain.
You see?
And to movement.
You see?
And protect our leader.
You see?
And protect our people. And
You
all
see?
the cabinet members. Although Zoo called them colleagues. Let me just put that name, colleagues. All the colleagues that are working with him, even we that are obeying his voice, it's not easy to obey the voice of righteous person in difficult times. My brother, it's not easy. Some people fall away. Some people always have that in mind. But me, no matter what it is, I made up my mind. Even though fire, we're going to go on. Leno, we're going to go on until we reach our destination. That is freedom. Come October and November. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you for that amazing contribution. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for participating. I've almost got up to 1 hour, and I don't think I will allow another person to come in. I will try to round up very soon because I have some other things to do. And I want everyone to remember that today our Prime Minister is going to have a live program with Cho Ayuba. That program is going to hold by 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Biafran time on Twitter. If you are not on X Space, it's going to be on X Space. If you're not on X Space, you're going to miss it. But I am going to try as much as possible to stream it. I hope that I can be able to get access to stream it. If I have an access to stream it, I'm going to stream it on this very platform. But the program is going to hold on X Space. It will be between our Prime Minister, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the leader of the Ambazonia, Cho Ayuba. They are going to have a press presentation to the whole world. It is going to be a very strong communique, and so many informations are going to come out. Don't miss it. Do not miss it. Do not miss it under any circumstances. Do not miss it. And these propagandas that they are pushing against our Prime Minister, be very, very observant. The propaganda they are pushing against our Prime Minister in Ehamufu, to be precise. If you are from Ehamufu, you should start doing a work. They are sharing a flyer against our Prime Minister, trying to demonize our Prime Minister, saying that he is the one stopping the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of what he's doing, which is the opposite. That will never fly. I know that today, no Biafran, no genuine Biafran that is paying attention, except for those who are not paying attention to events. Those who are paying attention can never be convinced with this nonsense. And also remember, on the 6th, on the 26th of this month, which is next Monday, it is going to be a total lockdown. We are expecting our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be in court. And that day, it will be in solidarity with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A total lockdown. Our Prime Minister said it is a different one. It is not like ordinary Monday sit at home. It will be a total shutdown to demand for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming Monday, 26th. We are expecting that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be in court on that day. So, information is key, just like my brother have said here. Whenever you hear a warning, if you hear a warning, pay attention. Don't take it for granted. As I said before, every single declaration that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made is the spiritual. Some of us are very quick to say Biafra is a spirit, Biafra is a spirit. But when spiritual things are happening, you don't pay attention. If you don't, you have yourself to blame. We are focusing on the rising sun. That is what the Prime Minister declared. When you hear that, what comes to your mind? The declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. It is going to happen, and no man born of a woman can stop it. All you have to do today is to play your own role. Continue to engage in the radical evangelism. Continue to support financially. If you have not been contributing financially, this is the time. Contribute, make your financial contribution. Because when you see the Liberation Army making progress and winning, it is not ordinary. It's not a joke. They are winning. It is not a joke. It is because a lot of fund has been committed. When you hear that they came with their Tokana jet and we chased them away, it is not with empty hand. When you hear that armor tank was decimated, it is not with ordinary hand. When you hear that the terrorists were neutralized, it is not with ordinary hand. It is your fund. No government of the world or organization is funding this very freedom. It is you and me. And we will continue to do so until Biafra comes. Before I round off finally, I will allow my beloved brother to give us his final speech before I round up. Go on, my brother.
Thank you once again, bro. Honestly, I am so happy to just come across your program this morning. Other days before I will not come, we have already finished, or at times I'll come before you come. So, but one thing remain the same is that we are all focusing to our freedom. And my people, I thank you. I'm so much happy to come on live program today, and I want us to remember one thing, that this time around we have gone beyond era of propaganda. When you hear some people or group of people spreading one kind of false news concerning what we are doing, our PM, any of us is supposed to know that these people are agents of darkness. As far as spirit of Chukwuokeabiama is in you, You're supposed to know what is good and what is bad. You don't need to be moving with any kinds of doctrine or news or information. You're supposed to know by this time around. You're supposed to know who is white and who is black. Most of our people in Yamufu, I'm talking to them directly. You should be careful because with all the things that is happening on now, with all the things that is going on currently now, and before and after, you're supposed to know what is good and what is bad. You don't need anybody to begin convince you again. We have gone there. We have gone beyond that era. So the era we are now is just to look straight to this rising sun. You don't need anybody to tell you what our PM is all about or his mission. You're supposed to know that his mission is to free our leader and all of us, and which is getting it done every day. Without him, nobody will remember our leader again. Everything concerning Biafra could have been gone. But Chukwuka used him to sustain this thing, to make the temperature more higher than before. So please always put our PM in prayer. You people I'm talking about, put our PM in prayer, our leader, and all our brothers and sisters that are doing marvelous job to make sure that this thing comes to pass. And by the grace of Chukwuka Pulmihinine, we are there. Thank you. I don't have much thing to say. Let me prepare for our PM broadcast this night. Thank you, my
Thank you
brother,
so
from my
much.
side. Yeah, you do well.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that amazing contribution. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue